He was an actor, a singer, a dancer, a humanitarian. Danny Kaye did it all. The Borscht Circuit in the 30s, Broadway in the 40s, movies in the 50s, and television after that. Shortly before 4 o'clock this morning, Danny Kaye's heart stopped beating. He was in a Los Angeles hospital being treated for internal bleeding and hepatitis. He was 74 years old.
We will now take up the instrument. That is the trombone pole, and the tuba, and the oboe, and the saxophone.
Rubber-faced, red-haired, and talented, Danny Kaye was a smash in his very first film. He'd already conquered Broadway when producer Samuel Goldwyn built him into a major Hollywood star.
It can't be. No, no. Yes, yes. No, no. Yes, yes. No, no. Yes, yes. No, no. Yes, yes. It can't be. But it was.
He had a string of movie hits in the 40s. Among them, his memorable performance as daydreamer Walter Mitty.
Cool as a cucumber, Gaylord Mitty, the Mississippi gambler, puffed nonchalantly on a handmade Havana.
I suppose you've come to collect your bet, you unspeakable riverboat gambler.
I have no intention of holding a lady to any such bargain. Here's the deed that the plantation stolen from your father.
And when it came to comic patter, he had no peer.
They broke the chalice from the palace.
They broke the chalice from the palace?
And replaced it with a flagon.
A flagon?
With the figure of a dragon.
A flagon with a dragon.
Right.
But did you put the pellet with the poison in the vessel with the pestle?
No. The pellet with the poison's in the flagon with the dragon. The vessel with the pestle has the brew that is true.
The pellet with the poison's in the flagon with the dragon. The vessel with the pestle has the brew that is true.
Just remember that.
Yes, thank you very much.
One of the star's biggest successes was as a Danish Pied Piper adored by children everywhere.
Thumbelina dance, Thumbelina sing. Oh, Thumbelina, what's the difference if you're very small? When your heart is full of love, you're 9 feet tall.
Christian Andersen was much like Danny Kaye's own real-life role. As UNICEF's ambassador to the world's children, the comedian helped the world's impoverished to smile.
Who wouldn't fly 10,000 miles for that kind of reception? Isn't she cute? Isn't she?
Kaye chose his projects carefully in later years. Skokie revealed his power as a dramatic actor. Recently, Kaye collected many awards for his lifelong humanitarian efforts and never lost his infectious spirit.
I am delighted with my profession. I am delighted to have been in it all these years. I have been delighted to have been a part of UNICEF. I am delighted to have been a part of life. And I'm delighted to have been a part of my profession, which I am intensely proud of.
Danny Kaye is survived by his wife, Sylvia Fine, whom he married in 1940, and a daughter, Dina Kaye, born in 1946.
Actors are remembered for their credits, singers for their songs. The memories that Danny Kaye leaves us with today go beyond a single category. And Leonard Maltin joins us now with a retrospective. Leonard.
These days, we're used to seeing a stand-up comic perform, or an actor act, or a singer sing, or a dancer dance. Well, Danny Kaye wasn't any of those. He was all of those, and more. One of a dying breed called entertainers. He had no formal training, but there was nothing he couldn't do or wouldn't do to please an audience. When his wife, Sylvia Fine, wrote those wonderful patter songs for him, he delivered them with the diction of a Shakespearean actor. When he and his wife started producing their own movies, he learned to be more than a buffoon. He developed into an actor who could make you laugh or cry. And when children were around, he didn't need a script at all. He communicated with the language of laughter. He was known to be a difficult and demanding person, a perfectionist in everything he did, from conducting to cooking Chinese food. But he never lost that spark when an audience was around. I guess it was his background in the Catskill Mountain resorts, where he had his first job as a tumler, a man who created tumult to keep the guests amused. Well, Danny Kaye was the ultimate tumler, one of the greatest entertainers the world has ever known.